Well, this time James Cameron is making another take, and this take being anti-gun for his new movie Avatar 2, saying that he took out 10 minutes of gun violence from Avatar 2. Now, if we go back about a month or so, he had another controversial take saying that testosterone is a toxin and that it shouldn't be promoted and that it is a very dangerous thing, which is extremely stupid. And here we are again saying that he took out 10 minutes of gun violence from Avatar 2, being like he's going to get a medal from this. Meanwhile, if you watch the film, you know that there's still plenty of guns involved. You have plenty of avatars that are carrying weapons, especially Quaritch's team and squad, and even the human beings having guns, like machine guns on boats and such. And yet he wants to be congratulated for taking 10 minutes of gun violence from Avatar 2 because he didn't want to fetishize the gun. Now, I'd respect this if the film had little to no weapons involved, showing that he actually truly cares about his anti-gun statement. But as we can see with the film, clearly that is not the case. James Cameron, the director behind some of cinema's biggest films like Terminator, Aliens, and Titanic, regrets making a few of his movies so violent. In a new interview with Esquire Middle East, the Oscar winner explained how gun violence in America impacted creating the new Avatar sequel. I actually cut about 10 minutes of the movie targeting gunplay action. Cameron revealed, I want to get rid of some of the ugliness to find a balance between light and dark. Cameron added, you have to have a conflict, of course. Violence and action are the same thing, depending on how you look at it. This is the dilemma of every action filmmaker, and I'm known as an action filmmaker. I look back on some of the films I've made, and I don't know if I would want to make that film now. I don't know if I would want to fetishize the gun like I did on a couple of Terminator movies 30 plus years ago. In our current world, Cameron shared, what's happening with guns in our society turns my stomach. I'm happy to be living in New Zealand where they just banned all assault rifles 2 weeks after the horrific mosque shooting a couple of years ago, Cameron said, referencing the 2019 mass shooting. Now, New Zealand's government is totalitarian, you can argue, and we can see this with COVID. Dozens jailed in New Zealand for coronavirus breaches. And this article was published a year plus. Who knows what has happened since then with more crazy outlooks in New Zealand and the laws and such. But right here, within the first sentence, more than 400 New Zealanders have been convicted of breaching coronavirus restrictions, with 1 in 5 of them sentenced to prison terms. Now, take that as you will, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like a good place to live if it's this strict. Anyways, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on this, on James Cameron's take on anti-gun, if you agree or disagree. And please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.